Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Babe and Ballers. I hope you guys enjoyed our boys' emphatic 3-1 win against Bahrain in our opening match in the Asian Cup. And in today's video, I thought I'd like to talk about three major takeaways that I saw from our opening match in Qatar. So let's jump right into it. So, firstly, briefly discussing the starting 11. We Klinsmann chose a 4-4-2. The player personnel, the formations, it was quite unsurprising. In net, Kim Sung-gyu, left back Lee Gi-jae, two center backs were Kim Min-jae and Chung Sung-hyun, right back Seo Ryung-woo, left midfielder Lee Jae-sung because Hwang Hee-chan was nursing a knock. The two central midfielders were Hwang In-bum and Park Young-woo, and finally Lee Gang-in on the right. And the two up front were Cho Yu-sung and Son Heung-min. So no real surprises there. And the first takeaway, guys, jumping right into it, there are problems in defense. This is unsurprising if you guys have been following the Korean national team recently, leading up to the Asian Cup, whether it was international friendlies or the World Cup Asian qualifiers. We knew that we didn't really know our best back four, and from there stemmed our defensive instability. And today, guys, I didn't think any of our back four played particularly well. I thought Kim Min-jae was all right, So Ryung again all right. And there's two players that I wanted to discuss further because they're causing a lot of problems. So firstly, Lee Gi-jae as the left back. Unsurprisingly, again, he was slow. He's prone to the counter on the opposition's right flank. And secondly, Chung Sung-hyun, who I thought was slow with his reactions as well. And he is very mistake prone. We've seen it time and time again, whether he's playing in the K League for Ulsan Hyundai or he's playing for the Korean national team. Overall, he's not a terrible defender, but is he the defender you want to play when you're looking for your first Asian Cup since 1964? Definitely not. So I think these two are going. This is a problem that Klinsmann and his staff are going to have to find a solution to. And I want to talk about a potential solution because Klinsmann actually did well in fixing the problems that he made. In the 52nd minute, he brought in Kim Tae-wan to replace Lee Gi-jae, who was on a yellow. And from then on, guys, I thought we had a lot more defensive stability, defensive organization. I thought Kim Tae-wan helped Chung Sung-hyun a lot, especially. And I think he's a better fit, too, more than Seo Ryung-woo, playing with Lee Gang-in. Because Kim Tae-wan bombs down the flanks and overlaps quite well. And that helps Lee Gang-in because if Kim Tae-wan gives him an option out wide, of course he can spread it out to Kim Tae-wan who's overlapping, or it makes it easier for him to cut inside and shoot, pass, whatever, because he's a lefty. So he's going to be inverting from the right wing. So I think this is a great fit offensively and defensively. And Seo Ryung-woo is no stranger to playing left back as well. Actually, I think he plays more as a left back in when he plays for Ulsan Hyundai. So this back four may be something to consider moving forward. And actually, bringing in Kim Young-won in for Chung Sung-hyun, moving Kim Young-won to the left, and Kim Min-jae to the right, like we saw in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. I think that could solve a lot of our defensive woes, bring in more experience, more stability, and help Lee Gang-in thrive as well. So that's the first takeaway that I wanted to discuss. The second takeaway, I really thought about what would happen when Hwang Hee-chan comes back. Hwang Hee-chan, I believe he's nursing a minor knock. He's a doubt for our second game against Jordan, I believe. But he's definitely going to be okay for the knockout stages. And what made me think about this is how well Lee Jae-sung played and how poorly Cho Gyu-sung played. So Lee Jae-sung rating 7.5, one of our better players, and Cho Gyu-sung rating 5.8. He was one of our worst players. And this is a case where I think the statistics actually reflect player performance. So Lee Jae-sung, you guys may already know he's one of my favorite players. I think he is criminally underrated. Today he played as the left midfielder. He just brings so much versatility and experience. Like he can play centrally as well. He can play on the right. Of course, he can play on the left like he did today. He can play as a second striker where Sonny used to play, or Sonny played today actually. And if we continue to play Cho Sung, let's discuss Cho Sung first. So Cho Sung today, he had a tough game today. Um, of course, he's still a good player with lots of potential, but today he was quite ineffective. His hold up play was really disappointing. The first touches that he had, it just was uncharacteristic of him. And also, he missed a couple of really good chances as well. And I didn't think that he was particularly dominant in the air. So if Cho Sung continues to be ineffective and Hwang Hee-chan needs a spot, I would rather have Hwang Hee-chan take Cho Sung's spot. Lee Jae-sung plays centrally, Hwang Hee-chan on the left. Let's say this is Hwang Hee-chan and Sunny as the striker. Because I think Sunny is best when he's the number 9. If you guys saw my previous video, what's the best starting 11 for South Korea? This was the starting 11 that I proposed with Hee-chan on the left, Chae-sung in the middle, and Sunny up top. And that brings midfield stability with Lee Jae-sung being able to help out Park Young-woo and Im Bum. It allows us to play Hee-chan in his favorite position, and I also think it gets the best out of Sunny as well. So this is something to watch, especially as we move forward into the knockout stages, where I think particularly I've been preaching the importance of midfield stability and just allowing us to control games better, be less prone to hitting on the counter, and get being able to play Lee Jae-sung. I think he is brings so much value to this team, and I don't want it to get dropped when Hwang Hee-chan comes back. So unfortunately, I think Cho Sung maybe gets another start in the second game, but if he continues to disappoint, I could definitely see Klinsmann moving Sunny up top, keeping Chae-sung in the lineup, and bringing in Hee-chan. So that's another thing to consider. And the last thing, guys, I'm really excited to talk about, Lee Gang-in is him. How good was Lee Gang-in? He was the superstar of the game, and I could definitely, if he continues to play like we know he can be the MVP of this tournament, especially if Korea make a deep run. He was drawing multiple defenders to him. He was like the goals that he scored were world class. The one where he shot it centrally and he tucked it just inside the post. The one where he dribbled past the defender, cut back, and then shot it into the far post. Just beautiful goals. And what I think is different about Lee Gang-in compared to a guy like Sunny, compared to even Park Ji-sung, those two guys had their moments. Park Ji-sung, the one that comes to my mind is his goal against Portugal in the 2002 World Cup. For Sunny, there's so many memories, but for the Korean national team, his winning goal against Germany in 2018, and the assist, when he was playing with like a face mask, passing it through the defender's legs, assisting Hwang Hee-chan so that we could beat Portugal and make it to the round of 16. These guys are Korean national team legends, but Lee Gang-in, I think, is already on another level because the mentality is different. For Lee Gang-in, he loves to have the ball and he has the technical ability to dribble past 2-3 defenders, create a big chance, or score by himself. He's made for the big moments. And one of our members in the Fighting Stripes group chat, it was funny and I really agree. He has the Mamba mentality. He's so confident, it's almost arrogant, but in a good way. He's the guy that you want, the late stages of a game when you need a goal, whether to win the game or to tie it. He's the one that you give the ball to, and you know that he's going to create something special. And the fact that this player plays for Korea, it's mind blowing to me. Like I did not expect this at all. And it seems that Korea has been blessed with superstars throughout the generations. Like I said, starting with Cha Bum-gun, Park Ji-sung, Sunny, and now Lee Gang-in. But I think Lee Gang-in has what it takes to surpass all of those guys. And the legacy that he might leave, especially if Korea can win this Asian Cup, would be immense. So it's just such a joy to watch him in this lineup. I think he's the perfect fit in Klinsmann's system on the right wing, especially, like I said, with Kim Tae-wan bombing down the flank, which gives Lee Gang-in more options. It's a joy to watch him, and let's enjoy it while we can, guys. I mean, he has a long career ahead of him, but especially for this World Cup, this prolonged period of time when we can watch him playing for the KMT, let's enjoy it, and let's hope that he's able to help us bring home the Asian Cup back to Korea where it finally belongs. So, guys, that brings us to an end to this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get ready to cheer our boys on for the second game, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.